Hello, once again. Thank you for joining us on FA 2020. And today we are continuing with our Gen Z segment. But this time around, we flip the cards, and my darling MC is the one asking the questions. As usual, my name is Toyin, and this is my lovely mobile.
Yes, lovely mobile. And then, of course, I'm passing the mic to the only Gen Z in the house.
Yes. So take it away.
So, how do you think Gen Z is different from other generations?
You guys are very dramatic about everything. Like, you're dramatic about everything. You're talking about, so say, okay, so are you hungry? It's a question, Abby. So, are you hungry? Is it a yes or a no? As against saying, yes, I'm hungry. I'd like some food. Well, like I'm not sure, like you put drama to everything. Why? You're talking about education again. Say it's about too many
I'm
assignments.
tired.
I'm stressed. I'm dying.
Fake news, fake news, fake news.
Tony, what do you think?
I think you say And it's like the same water people drink. Because it's the same. If I come to my podcast and I see our children behaving, I'm like, these people have a WhatsApp group and that they share the body language, the same mannerisms.
The same thing. Okay,
I'll get to it.
And then sometimes say they've eaten. Oh, they had time to go, went to the fridge, they didn't cook the food though. They went to the fridge, brought it out, they warmed it, they've eaten. Then they put the plate there.
I just finished eating. Can I allow my food to digest?
I'll get to
I'll
it.
get to it.
Why are you both looking at
Thank you for your feedback on that.
I don't think that's just Gen Z. I think that's just people.
But we don't do it.
That's not how we.
That's the thing.
Yeah, what are our generation? Is it
Are
them?
you sure that's not
Are we
how
boomer? Are
you
we the
behave?
next? What are we? The next.
We don't even know the gen that we're on right now. Because all the attention is just
on
the
Gen
Z.
Z. I
It's
don't
just
know
on
what I
the
am. Am
Z.
I a boomer? Am I a Gen X? What am I? Or Gen Alpha?
You're
What
not
am I?
there. Boomer
X.
is like World
No.
War II babies.
Hey!
Boomers are older. We're X's.
Okay.
We're X's. Right? Because when we cook, the moment you cook,
You
you're
clean up.
cleaning up.
But when you guys cook, there's a
my
storm
God,
in the
there
house.
is a storm and
you're
a
like, I'll
water
get to it.
zone.
I just finished cooking. I'll do it. Mom, just go. I'll do it. I will do it.
I'll say this. When I cook, I clean as I cook. So maybe I'm not Gen Z.
So you're an outlier. 1 out of a million. It doesn't count, does it? It doesn't count.
No, I don't think so. Okay, so what are good things that Gen Z does? What are good things that you think Gen Z has that maybe previous generations didn't have?
I like the way you stand up for yourselves and you make it known what you will not take.
So they're outspoken.
They're outspoken and they know where they stand. Like they don't like. Let me use my kids for example. So now I know where each of them, what I can be. I don't use the word extent. How far? Because they just no, mom. Like I have a daughter and 2 sons. My daughter doesn't allow me to give her more work than the boys. She's like, everybody has to cook. Why should she be the only one I'm going to the kitchen? Because I said, Mom, last time I was the one that helped you slice onions. She remember last time I was the one that helped you to slice onions. Call the next person. Because she's not into that. Oh, girls are the ones that she said, Mommy, everybody. She said cooking is a life skill.
That everybody exactly. That everybody needs to that.
So she's very. She knows. So I know. So even when I feel like, just the way I was brought up by girls. So even when I want to, I'm like, if I call her, she will give me lecture or she will read the health act for me. So let me just respect myself and call somebody else.
I think I also like the fact that you guys bring fun. There's a fun outlook or overview to everything that you guys do. So there is it's not like us where we approach everything. It has to be serious. You're going to school, say, it has to be serious. Like you're going to school and then everything is serious. Like you're maybe you're I don't know, you're done with school.
They say it's not
and
that
then you're
deep.
looking.
It's not that deep.
Exactly.
It's not that deep.
And then everything
It's not that deep.
or maybe when you get back, back in the day when you're back from school and everything, and your parents say, oh, you have to get to the kitchen. You understand? For them, I'll get to it when I'll get to it. Like everything is very mellow.
And when you say,
it's very
it's not that back. Deep. It's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
As that's that thing. That's that.
I mean, you say the same thing, no?
Don't you say? You say
yes.
You say it's not that deep. It's not that deep. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
I have another question. So, what advice would you give to other young African women who are, in their careers? Like, what do you wish that you knew at our age that you didn't know that you would tell me and other girls our age?
I'll let's say it depends on where you are. So, but essentially, what we didn't know at the time is that even before you're graduated from school, you should start to build your network. So build your network. Don't wait until you're graduated. That's when you start to look for the job. Start to look for the job even while you're still in school. So you build your networks, you know who you're talking to, maybe you're volunteering, maybe you're going there over the holidays, because you guys have the summer break, right?
Yeah.
So you have the summer break that is like 3 months,
4
right?
months.
Or 4 months.
Yeah.
4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So within that 4 months, you can actually go into the organization that you would like to work for and start to look for any position that might match your skill sets, right? So work within those 4 months. Don't be like us where the 4 months were just for vacation days. I just
roaming around.
I'm faffing around. Roaming around. So start to build your networks even while you're in school, so that by the time you're done, you actually have the job. Like, don't wait until the last minute.
Mine will be learn a skill.
Aside
your
the professional,
your classroom or your profession, whatever. Learn a skill. Trust me, it would come in handy. Be it makeup, be it how to make hair, be it that is sewing, knitting, sewing, as in clothes, and even like the weave, what they call it, weave on or weaving or sewing, weave on, anything. Learn how to fix nails. Learn how to do some of these mocktails. I don't know, we call it small chops. I don't know what you guys call it.
Or maybe home decorations.
Those finger foods, yeah, you call it finger foods. Know how to mix drinks. Just have a side, something to do with your hands. Trust me, you would not need to look for a job all the time if you have those things.
So then, I think this leads into my other question. Like, are there side hustles that you both did, and was it mostly like because of passion, because you like making hair, you like doing makeup, or was it just because you were like, okay, I just need to do something
like
to make extra money?
For me, when I first moved abroad and I had younger kids, I couldn't really get into the corporate world and all that, because I knew how to do like Zobo, I knew how to make plantain chips. Then I was doing that and I was selling on the side until, just because I needed to, as an immigrant. So I was doing that and I was selling.
I could make hair at one point, and before I had dystonia, so I could actually do that. And then of course I still sew with my needle and thread. So yeah. So for one of our episodes, I actually made us an outfit.
I had an episode of Ashwebi. So
wait, you made the Ashwebi?
I did. Didn't you watch the episode?
No.
Okay, so you need to go back and watch the episode. I actually saw that the night before the program.
The morning of the program, you mean?
No, the night before. I started the night
3
before.
3 a.m. is not the morning of the program.
I started the night before, and then I was done by the time we were doing the program. So yeah, so I still sew with my needle and thread. I enjoy a new outfit every now and then. So yeah.
Like also, and I also learned make puff. So I do that too. Even now with my corporate job and all that, I still make puff on the side. And I must say my puff stands out, even if I say so myself.
Oh, yeah. Let me have some.
I think at the end of the day,
my puff not nice.
No, it's actually very good. Very good. I think at the end of the day, it's just about making money. So the serum too.
You like it to be here.
Serum.
have to always push yourself out of your comfort zone and all that.
Essentially, because there is no product that deals with
black skin
and our age. They deal with more of the younger generation and all that, and projecting
skin and all that.
You can have a plump skin, you can have a bright skin, you can have this, you can have that. But then it doesn't speak to our
stop you still having this kind of skin even at this age.
Yes, exactly.
Clock it. Clock it. Black don't crack.
Yes, man.
If you take care of it, Anything else you want to know?
No, I think you've answered the questions I have so far.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to tell our audience?
Something just came to mind now that I know you didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
As a young girl who's left school and all that, try to build yourself before, and don't lose yourself. Even when you're going to get married and have kids, try to know who you are. Sometimes get selfish for yourself, because as I'm talking in hindsight, as a mom, as a wife, you're
taking Gen Z to be selfish for themselves.
No, I'm just saying it.
They're already selfish.
They're already
selfish. So, telling them to be, I'm not thinking that you're telling Gen Z to be selfish for themselves.
You're right. Scratch that. Scratch that.
Let me tell you people. So, what I would like to tell you, essentially, is take care of your money, your finances. You people should be stop buying Sephora and
everything on TikTok, everything
Amazon,
that they tell you on TikTok.
Amazon, reduce your subscription.
Too many subscriptions.
Uber, I actually canceled my Amazon subscription.
So what I'll say is that be mindful about your finances, right? Learn to take care of your finances. Learn to be very let's be a financial planner. You can actually invest from now and all that. There's for every, what do you guys buy? Your coffee. What's your
Tim's?
Matcha.
I call it
now
Mocha
it's
Loca.
matcha.
Exactly.
Huh? What's that?
It's
Matcha.
Mocha Loca.
It's basically
I
grass,
call it Mocha Loca because the matcha is how much? $8.
like $8.
Huh?
Are you clocking?
I don't plug this one.
You see?
He adds up. I mean, I need it every day.
Almost every day. Some people
so
do
they'll have
almost every day.
matcha and then they'll have their pastry. So that's like $15 almost every
and that's
day.
not food though.
Just like a snack.
Exactly.
Yeah, for in the morning.
And that's just in the morning.
If you add
so you can imagine.
Add it. Calculate it.
So $15 every day, right? Maybe for 5 days. That's $75 right there for the week. And then for the month, eventually it adds up. So if you guys cut down, and all these tea shops and all that, it's because of you guys.
Bubble tea
and all that are coming up. It's because of you guys. Tone it down. Why? Because
and
tomorrow as
you can even have them and make them by yourself at home.
Yeah, it doesn't taste the same. Guys, what do you think?
Is that what they say?
It doesn't taste the same.
Is it you saying it or they saying it?
They saying it.
Okay, I thought it was you saying it.
Do I drink tea? I don't drink tea. What do you guys think, Jerry? What questions do you have for the Z's?
Leave it in the comment section.
For the Z's so and the X's.
We have a come back to answer your questions.
Okay.
Promise.